So somewhere down here, you got a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. That's all she wrote. That's your first impulse. This is how I'm reading it. Subsequent to that, furthermore, you have a 1, 2, 3 wave move down to wave 4. So that is a quintessential break of structure, and a wave targets wave 4 of the previous trend. So again, everything's telling me that this is 5 waves. This is your initial break of structure. Okay, given that read, it's quite likely, with a high degree of probability, that what we're going to get is the following. Let's go on the hourly time frame. Hello everyone, my name is Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is March 6th, 2024. And it's finally happening. It's finally happening. Last episode we were talking about how Bitcoin's big move to the upside was going to cause altcoins to also follow through on a move to the upside, essentially rotating capital from Bitcoin to high cap altcoins, mid cap altcoins, low cap altcoins, so on and so forth, right? Some kind of rotation like that. Maybe meme coins go first, some random coin goes, out of order, but essentially because Bitcoin went up, we can expect the rest of the market to go up. And up until now, if you've been paying attention, it's been the Bitcoin show. Pretty much no air was left in the room. Bitcoin goes up, people holding Bitcoin rejoice. But most people in crypto, as we know, hold altcoins in addition or at the exclusion of Bitcoin. So there wasn't that much, other than a few instances here and there hasn't been that much to rejoice about in terms of big pumps to the upside. But this changes now, and I want to show you that. Secondly, I want to talk about how if you think you missed the Bitcoin move, you haven't, and I'm going to tell you why that is. You still have one more chance for a really good entry on this Bitcoin move. I'm going to show you exactly what that is. If that all sounds interesting to you, then watch until the very end. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope you're well positioned to take advantage of these moves. Let's get right into it. Okay, the chart we're looking at right here is the Bitcoin dominance chart. If I can get my screen to comply. Okay, here we go. Bitcoin dominance chart. And when I say it's finally happening, I literally mean finally. We've been waiting for this right here, this move right here that you can see right here, right? This break, actually, let me illustrate that a little differently. We've been waiting for a break of this structure for over 1,000 days. And that isn't being hyperbolic. I am not exaggerating. Over 1,000 days. I'm going to show you exactly why that is. Go on the weekly time frame. Bitcoin dominance chart. Remember, Bitcoin dominance means the dominance that Bitcoin holds in the cryptocurrency market, right? Vis-a-vis the rest of the assets. So when Bitcoin dominance goes up, that typically means the market's dumping or Bitcoin's pumping and nothing else is moving, or relatively nothing else is moving, right? So Bitcoin dominance going up basically means Bitcoin steals the show, or it's dumping and everything's dumping much more than Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance going down is what legends are made of. Bitcoin dominance going down is when, you get the Dogecoin millionaire. It's when, somebody puts in $200 and makes $1 million. Bitcoin dominance going down is what we're here for. It's the insane asymmetric altcoin pumps, and we call that altcoin season. This is literally happening now, and as I've shown, last time that happened was over 1,000 days ago, specifically according to this chart, around 1,100 days ago. Okay, that euphoria or that massive sort of transfer of capital from Bitcoin to altcoins hasn't happened in over 1,100 days, and that's happening right now. Okay, so on the small time frames, you can really see why that is. You can see how we're losing this high time frame resistance, right, of many thousands of days, descending diagonal resistance. Every single time we hit this, we come down, we're hitting it now, and we're finally rejecting off of it. Okay, we've been talking about this resistance for quite some time, but we've been dancing upon it. As you can see right here, you can see Bitcoin dominance is dancing on this resistance, dancing on this resistance. We've been dancing on it now for about 140 days. Finally, now we're getting this move, and it looks like we're finally breaking down, like in earnest, right? And this move is likely to continue to the downside. This is the most important chart in crypto right now. And it's the most important chart in crypto because, like I said, most people are in altcoins, not Bitcoin. Or most people have both Bitcoin and altcoins, but most people make their wealth through asymmetric altcoin gains, not Bitcoin, right? Altcoin speculation is where the degen, where, like, you know, this is the heart and soul of the cryptocurrency revolution, where the average person can make a lot of money and not necessarily, you know, have to trade their time for it, right? The average person has a fighting chance of gaining some sort of financial independence, financial freedom through these altcoins, through this move. And again, it doesn't happen all the time. This is why we do what we do. And this is why when people think crypto is a scam, they just don't understand. And this is why we study charts as well. There are cycles, and you have to be able to read cycles and take advantage of the opportunities. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. Like I said, last time it happened was over 1,000 days ago. Last time it happened before then was also over 1,000 days ago. Now if you're here, if you're still here, congratulations. It's hard to not be able to take advantage of it. You're going to take advantage of it some way, somehow. Now, that's the altcoins. And now I hope you've done something. And if you haven't, I mean, go ahead and do it now. Take advantage of it now. Like I said, you're not going to have this chance in another, for another 1,000+ days. So, like, take advantage of it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look at the charts or wait a couple days and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about if you haven't yet. Bitcoin. Why am I saying that? You still have a chance to get in on this Bitcoin move. Bitcoin's been going nuts. And it's on the news. People are talking about it. Everybody's investing in it or wants to invest in it. Coinbase is crashing left and right. Now, why am I saying that you still have a chance to get in on this move when it's clear that this move has started already going nuts? Okay? It's because if you look at the chart, this right here is the first wave of the move. This right here, not this, but this. Okay? And be that as it may, the first wave is highly predictable in its correction. And the way you can get good entries is by reading a correction, foreseeing a correction. You want to buy the red, you want to buy after a correction and not necessarily after a pump. Okay? Because you never know when the pump's going to end. You always want to wait for retracement before getting in, whether on spot or leverage. I mean, definitely on leverage, but on spot too, it's good practice. In any case, let me see if I can explain concisely why the first wave is actually starting here. let me try that. Okay, if you look at all of this, it's very choppy. Okay, that's the first thing. It's very choppy, and there's nothing really clean about the way the price advances. You can see how, you know, you get some advances, a lot of consolidation. That's the best I can do in a short amount of time for the purposes of this video. You know, I don't want to bore you all or make this too long, but that's the best I can do. And if you see how the price action changes at this point, it gets smoother and the candles get longer. And so you can tell the character of the price action is different here. This is what we call impulsive price action, like pure impulsive price action. And that's why I believe that the first wave is here, and this right here is a triangle. You do not see triangles in impulses, but in wave 4, okay? According to Elliott wave theory, the only time you can ever see a triangle in an impulse is in wave 4. So somewhere down here, you got a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. That's all she wrote. That's your first impulse. This is how I'm reading it. Subsequent to that, furthermore, you have a 1, 2, 3 wave move down to wave 4. So that is a quintessential break of structure, and A wave targets wave 4 of the previous trend. So again, everything's telling me that this is 5 waves. This is your initial break of structure. Okay, given that read, it's quite likely, with a high degree of probability, that what we're going to get is the following. Let's go on the hourly time frame. Guys, if you're getting value, please like, share, and subscribe. Buy me a coffee if you're so inclined at the link pinned in the comments below. So if this is true, what we can expect is this right here to take as long as this right there, okay? Because it's a wave 1, okay? Again, in Elliott wave theory, your advance in wave 1, or your impulse of wave 1, takes about the same amount of time as your 3-wave correction of wave 2. That being said, if we look at this right here, this took 7.5 days, 7 days, 11 hours, 7 days, 12 hours. We can thus expect this whole ABC correction, right? And again, the ABC correction has to respect the phi ratio if it's a true impulse. So if you take a Fibonacci retracement of all of this, what you should see is something like this. Okay, this should be the maximum retracement, 57,100. It should not go anywhere below that. But given that Bitcoin is super bullish, don't be surprised if you get a running flat, something like this, where this C wave even goes above and finds support up here somewhere. I would not expect it to come all the way down there. In any case, because this took 7 days, 11 hours, 7 days, 12 hours, expect this to take 7 days, 12 hours. Okay? And so that would give us a bottom on the... When would that give us a bottom? Sorry, 1 second. It would give us a bottom approximately on the 12th. Okay? And that's really interesting because the 10th is the full moon. Okay, we all know the lunar cycles. If you watch this channel, I talk about lunar cycles all the time. Represents a local market top. So if this is true, and this is an A wave right here, initial break of structure, we're currently in a B wave. The B wave is what you call the false rally or the suckers rally. It's basically going up, but it's not really going up. It's going up to come down. We should expect this to peak out on Sunday, March 10th, on the new moon. Did I say full moon? I meant new moon. The new moon represents local market tops. After that, at the open or start of the market on Sunday, Monday, into Monday, Tuesday, do expect that drop, right? and that will give you the drop around the 11th, the 12th. 12th is Tuesday, right? So Monday, Tuesday. So yeah, Monday and then Tuesday. That is the next best opportunity to get in. Why? Very briefly, because if you look at Elliott wave impulses, it goes wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, whatever, and then wave 5. Wave 1 and 2 are the most predictable of the waves. This is when you want to get into your trade. Bottom of wave 2, somewhere in wave 1, somewhere like that. These are predictable. Wave 3 is like crazy. It's the longest, the fastest, the most impulsive. Do not try to trade in and out of wave 3. And then wave 4 is a bit too late. It's too close to the top. So this is why I believe that the 12th, next week, Tuesday, right? Early next week, sometime 11th or 12th, around then, is your final chance to get in on this next move for Bitcoin. And I think this next move is going to 150K. That's something I can talk about another time. I don't want to make this video too long. Guys, if you got value, please like, share, and subscribe. Consider buying me a coffee, like I said, at the pinned link below. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.